These days, Kevin Pietersen is in the IPL commentary box. Outside of it, he is passionately speaking about his efforts to grow the rhino population, preserve the ecosystem. KP has also featured in a two-part documentary series by Nat Geo Wild. He joins me for a cricket and conservation chat. Thank you very much, KP. We know that you have reached Dubai, completed your quarantine, and now in the com box of Dream 11 IPL. How was life in the bubble? Did you feel the stress?
Yes, I've actually really enjoyed the bubble. I've been able to get so much work done. I have not had barking dogs. I've not had kids running around. I've literally just had peace. It's been incredibly peaceful, and I've been able to just concentrate on the work that I've had to do.
And how about Sarai, your organization? How's the effort towards rhino conservation coming along? And how are you helping the rhino ecosystem in India?
Sarai is relaunching globally in the middle of October, and that's something that's kept me incredibly busy over the last 6 months, actually. And as we approach launch date, it's a daily process of making sure that website's right, e-commerce is right, images is right, social media is right. So very busy.
Steve Waugh used his profile as a cricketer to get funding for Udayan. Are you doing the same for rhinos of India and Africa?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So my profile, using my profile for good, trying to do good work off the back of quite a long career, and having the ability to do that and to speak to people and get decisions made and raise a lot of money and raise a lot of awareness to try and stop the process of the brutality at which the animals find themselves at is, I think, quite a nice thing to do. So I find it fun, I find it enjoyable, I find it heartbreaking, or I find it really sad. I have great days, I have bad days. But you know what? All those emotions are there because I'm serving the greater good of these animals and trying to keep them alive.
KP, is this documentary your way of saying thank you, India?
Yeah, I mean, this is so exciting. It really is exciting. It's something that excites me more than anything at the moment. We launch on World Rhino Day on National Geographic Wild at 1 o'clock and 9 o'clock, and on Disney Hotstar VIP. And the story, it's a documentary that tells the most beautiful story about Indian conservation, about the people that live in harmony with the animals, about the Brahmaputra River and the pressure that it puts on both the human lives and the wildlife lives. It's about technology that we've launched in the area to protect both humans and animals. And I've benefited so much from visiting India. I've benefited friendship-wise, I've benefited culturally, I've benefited emotionally, I've benefited financially. And I view this documentary as my greatest gift back to India, to say thank you for everything that you've done for me. And hopefully it showcases of India's beauty enough for people to absolutely love what the great people are doing up in that part of India.
Now, KP, you have been a part of the $1 billion league as a cricketer, now as a cricket commentator. How do you think this IPL is going to pan out? The way the teams are stacked, do you expect a new winner?
It's going to be different. It's completely different. This new bubble environment is very different. So my heart says Delhi Capitals. I would love the Delhi Capitals to win, but I'm going to have to watch how these teams operate out here with no crowds and all the players being in isolation for 2 months, 3 months almost. I mean, these guys, I think, have been here for almost a month now, just practicing and just cooped up in their bedrooms. So the next 8 weeks are going to be fascinating to see who deals with it the best.
You just mentioned about no crowds, which means no fans, but BCCI has managed to recreate some atmosphere with audio recordings. However, that does not seem to make up for the match day atmosphere. Can big match players like Kohli and Warner, who will be seen in action today, who feed off the energy of the crowd, perform in such a scenario?
And the team that can get themselves up with no atmosphere, no fans, but can put in consistently good performances will be the team that wins.
That's interesting. Who are you hedging your bets on to win this year?
Yeah, I mean, hedging my bets is it's a difficult question because there isn't just one player. There's a young player, Shubman Gill, that I really want to watch and see how much improvement he's made to his game. I think he's a fascinating player to watch. I was really impressed with him last year, and I'm excited to watch him this year.